Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a 2026 singles prediction. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides for magical glimpses of love. What is coming into you? If they could please share with me just a little glimpse of what is coming, I would be grateful. So we do have some charms and initials and cards, and I'm going to look for the energy that's coming into you. What is the energy that's coming towards you? Please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that's coming towards you or to confirm a love that may be in your life right now. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's first time here. Very grateful. Spirit, please share with me Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Aries. What is it that you have coming our way? Little glimpses of love, little magical glimpses of love. What's in the air? What's coming towards us? I'm listening for you now. I have an unexpected connection. Ooh, I like that. Opposites attract. Whoa, we're not expecting this. Okay, so let's see where that's going. I always love that feeling when you least expect it. Or how about when you kind of throw in the towel and you just say, I'm not doing this anymore. And then that's when somebody arrives in your life. Usually that's what happens. I have a physical connection. The sacred union of bodies two becoming one could be a very physical connection. Very, very attracted to you. High chemistry, something like that. A little bit off the charts. I have marriage, wedding bells. Is this the person you are meant to be with? The person you've been asking, I want a committed person. I want somebody to come into my life. This looks like it could be a good year. This looks like it could be your year. I have self-love, loving yourself. I've been working on myself. I've been taking care of myself. And they're saying, of course, divine timing at the bottom of my deck. So your love life will soon experience a serendipitous event. I wasn't expecting to meet you. I wasn't expecting this, or I wasn't expecting something so amazing. You know, it's always the anticipation that you think it's going to be good. And then when it comes in and it's better, then you're like, I'm going to say blown away. There is a sense of not only the timing, but the quality of the person. And I'm hoping they feel the same way. I'm assuming they feel the same way, that they're blown away by you. I have strength. I have a Page of Cups. I have a Four of Cups. And I have a Three of Pentacles. Came into me as an introduction. The Three of Pentacles came into me like a friend of a friend. I want you to meet my friend. So I did feel like an introduction. So you may meet this person, you know, just through somebody in a circle. You know, you walk up to somebody and they say, oh, this is my friend. You're like, oh my God, who are you? Yeah, there's a sense of I've been waiting for this. And then this page, this introduction could be as simple as I felt something the moment I met you. We were just standing there talking to each other with our friend, you know, just like a kind of a general conversation. And I kept looking at this person going, whoa, you know, like I'm feeling sparks. I'm definitely, you know, interested in who this person is. They're saying checking you out. Okay, so hopefully they're not rude about it, but I think they probably can't help it. I feel that the moment that they see you, they probably are looking at you head to toe. Who are you? Are you available? Can I have your number? But I think the friends has already given them a heads up, or somehow slides it into the conversation, you know, that you're single or divorced, or, you know, somehow slides it into the conversation. So everybody kind of knows the status of what's going on. But I'm going to say, who's this checking you out? Because I do feel this kind of head to toe, not rudely, kind of interesting, you know, like, who are you? And kind of, you know, I'm definitely checking you out. I have a 3 of Swords. I have a Chariot. I have a Hanged Man. And I have a Death. We've got somebody who has come out of something for sure and is moving on. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say it's the person who I got divorced a couple years ago. I haven't really met anybody that I wanted to be with. But I have moved on with my life. But my life has changed dramatically. I'm not in the same place. I'm not in the same house. Maybe I've relocated. Everything in my life changed, and I needed time to kind of adjust to those changes. So I do feel that, but I do also feel like this person has moved on with their life. And I do feel that that's something they're very proud of. It's almost like I've worked really hard to kind of be where I am today and be stable and be in a better place. So yeah, I do feel that big change. Somebody's got a big story to tell. I have in your own bubble, living in a fantasy. Okay. I have answer, seeing things clearly. I have confused, complicated. And I have wanting different things. So the overall feeling I had was, who is this? And that's where the confusion is coming. It's like, why is this great looking person who seems to have like it all? Why aren't they married? You know, and that's maybe where we were just opposites, or we grew apart, or things just didn't work out. But I feel like the confusion is coming from your side in the sense of, your dream come true, and why aren't you with somebody? You know, it's the person who comes into your life and you're like, how come you're still single? Like, what's the gig? You know, like, why is there something wrong with you that I'm not seeing? Why are you still single? But I think, you know, everybody's got their story. You know, no, you don't know what happens behind closed doors with two people. So everybody's got their story as to why things ended. I have taken a risk. I'm ready to take a risk again. Immaturity, we were different. Maybe that's part of their story. I have careless, irresponsible. Could be on one side or the other. I'm so over it. I don't want that person. And I have your wishes are granted. So is this the person coming into your life that maybe we will get the answers with this kind of crystal ball and magic genie energy? And am I willing to roll the dice on this person? I think once I get over the how come you're single, like, why are you single? Because you look like you check all the boxes. You seem to be that there's a lot of people that would want to be with you. You're a good catch. So, I mean, I would question something like that. I would be, you know, look at you, you know, how come you're single? And they're saying they choose to be, you know, they ended that relationship for whatever reason, and they have chosen to be single, and they maybe haven't been putting any effort into it, or maybe they have been declining anybody who has been interested in them because they just weren't ready, which would be very adult of them, wouldn't it? Spirit, let's see what the feelings are. Personality. What is it about this person's personality that maybe we are attracted to? What do they bring to the connection? I have they're determined, approachable, easy to talk to. Nice. I have devoted. I have a healing energy. They could be a healer. That felt like I could be a doctor, a nurse. I could be in the medical field. I felt like I was like a counselor. I could be a healer of some kind. Could be you. It could be on this side. It could be somebody who's a spiritual healer, or I'm a caregiver. I'm a doctor, something like that. I've awakened. So somebody, yeah, there's a very spiritual healing. Maybe it's a combination of either it's, you know, both of you are going through this, or it's part of the career path that you have chosen. I have forgiving. I have faithful. I am very open, very curious. Let's get a couple more. I have compassionate. That felt like a passionate kisser. Am I allowed to say that? I guess so. Passionate kisses. How's that? Sounds a little bit nicer, I guess. Independent, secure, growing. Yeah, I mean, and happy and funny. Good. This person has a lot going for them. The only red flag that came into me was, if you're so great, what am I missing? But I think they just weren't ready for a relationship. I think that it's one of those people that said, I have to put this area of my life on hold. I just can't deal with another relationship right now. And probably was the best thing they ever did for themselves. So that tells me that they're probably smart. They knew their body, they knew their mind, they knew their emotions, and that's what they needed. So somebody who probably gave it some thought, that they knew the best thing for them. So let's get some initials, first initials, last initials. Let's see what they have. I have these beautiful burgundy and gold little Scrabble tiles, I guess. And I'm going to get a nice handful. So you have lots of letters. And some of you may get your person. Don't worry if you don't. The letter N. I have an M. A W. Another W. I have a G. I have a C. An E. I have an A. An I. S. R. Another R. I have an N. Another E. An H. O. X. T. An E. A lot of E's. Okay. I have another I. I have another T. And I have an A. Okay. So some of you maybe that is working for you. You got your name, their name, first initials, last initials. Okay, let's see what else they want to share with us today. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is the energy around it? I'm blown away. I'm blown away by why they're still single. Why are you still single? They could be thinking that about you. Like, look at you. You're amazing. How come nobody has caught you? How come you don't have a ring on your finger? You know, so they could be looking at you that way. I have a 10 of Pentacles. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have an Empress. And I have a 5 of Pentacles. I see the 5 of Pentacles often as wedding vows for sickness and in health, and for better, for worse. You know, it's kind of like the stuff that comes at us in life that we get through together. So sometimes I read that card as literally, I've got somebody coming in my life that I can get through anything with. I also have somebody coming in my life that is willing to put in the effort with this 7 of Pentacles. I want to build a foundation. I want to, you know, work on this. And I want to create something with you, that 10 of Pentacles, that we can, you know, create a beautiful home, a beautiful life together. And of course, that Empress, they use this, I admire you, they just said. So that could be something that they say. They could admire you for a lot of different reasons, not just by your looks. They could admire you for you're such a hard worker, or you're amazing mother or father. I admire you because you are magnificent. You know, like you're just amazing. So I feel like they're really proud to be with you. I have a Page of Pentacles. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have a Two of Swords. And I have a Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're the first person who they could see an equal exchange. They have struggled probably with somebody in the past that was immature, didn't really show up in this relationship, played games. Maybe one person was doing all the work and one person wasn't. But I feel like they are making a decision to be in, and it's because you're an equal to them. And they can see that it will be a fair exchange. It will be a give and take. It will be, we're good for each other, they're saying. So I can see that we're good for each other. We're good together. I mean, that just feels nice. Spirit, can I have a couple more of these cards? I have an Emperor. I have a King of Wands. I have an Eight of Swords. And I have an Ace of Cups. It's going to be hard for you not to love this person, is how I feel. Even with that Eight of Swords, even if you're trying to not let them in right away, even if you're trying to be smart, I think this person is such a strong, dynamic person that it would be hard to not fall in love with them. It would. It would be. They have a lot going on. You're attracted to them. That Ace is coming into me, as you can tell. They have a lot of love to give. That they're sincere. Spirit just said, "What's the bottom of my deck?" I have a Six of Wands. So I think they're proud to be with you. I think that they're somebody that says, you're somebody that I admire and I respect. So I do feel like they are going to try to move this thing forward. I'm not feeling a hesitation. If this person introduced you, it's probably like, here, put your phone number in my phone. I want to continue this conversation. I'd like to see you again, you know. So something is going on with that. Spirit, let's get some charms. Let's see what they're saying for charms. It does feel, it feels genuine. For those of you that struggle with, is this person real? Is this person, are their intentions real? Are they going to turn into something? I do feel that it's genuine. I do feel like maybe the first time in a long time that it's genuine. Let's get, this has my Christmas charm. So it has some letters. It has some, I don't know, Christmas thingies. All right, so let's do this and see what, let's do any new initials that we can add to our initials. The letter W. I have an A. I have an L. The letter V. I have an M. Okay. And let's see what's jumping out at me. Okay, so I have a little stocking. There's probably a child, I feel, because the way I said little, it feels like I have a child. Maybe I have a child that's grade school, middle school, something like that. So it felt a little bit younger to me. It doesn't necessarily feel like a baby, but it feels not necessarily ready to go to college either. So I'm going to go with middle school, grade school. So somebody has a child still at home, and that's part of the equation. I have a couple of Christmas trees here. They're both a Christmas tree, but they're different. One's green and one's black. And it feels like Spirit's trying to let us know differences. And I'm asking, they're also showing me a difference in height. So there could be a big difference in height. Somebody's much shorter, somebody's taller. There could be a difference in race. There could be a difference in religion, but I feel like it's physical features more than anything. I feel somebody has really, really dark black hair and maybe somebody else has, blonde hair, so like I feel like it's contrast, I guess I want to say. Like we're very different. Like the blonde hair and the brown hair would be, really dark hair would be the best example. So we could just look really different. Okay. And let's see, sometimes couples look alike. That it's not, you don't look like this person. You make a great couple, but you don't look like this person. That's okay. I have a cozy little house. I love this. So I have this beautiful, cozy little house, and I like the light. I feel the light is, of course, warmth, but it also felt like a night owl energy. So I have somebody who stays up kind of to the wee hours of the night. Maybe they like to read, watch TV. Maybe that's their chilling out time. So I could have a night owl the way that light is shining. It could be just in one room, but I keep that light on because I'm up late. I have a couple of wreaths. The wreaths are coming into me as lifesavers, like the big rings when you throw on a boat and you're going to save somebody's life swimming. So there's a sense of, you've saved my life. You have come into my life when I needed you the most. I didn't realize how much I was missing until I found you. So there's definitely this feeling of you saved me and I saved you, from, I guess, where we were, and we didn't realize what we were missing. So that feels beautiful in a sense. That feels like, you came into my life when I needed you the most is really the energy that I'm picking up on. Beautiful. So, but maybe you didn't realize you needed saving, maybe you didn't realize like how much more your life would improve, something like that. I have a beautiful ornament and I have a bell. I'm going to put those as Christmas ornaments. I feel, I mean, they're a Christmas ornament and then that's a bell, but I just feel like it's Christmas decorations more than anything. Like I've got a lot of, they're saying crystal or glass. I don't remember the name of that manufacturer. They're really expensive Christmas ornaments that are made out of glass, and they're very pretty. They come out with them like each year, and they're kind of expensive, but I feel like somebody has a collection of glass ornaments and they're probably pretty expensive one at a time. Maybe I've been collecting them for years, but that's how it came into me. It was more of a, my Christmas ornaments are very important to me. I think Christmas ornaments are important to everybody, but these particular, they could be vintage. They could be, these were my grandmother's. These are very special to me. I've had them for, 50 years. My mother had them, something like that. So they could be very important ornaments is how it felt. But I like I didn't realize I needed saving. I didn't realize what I was missing. You came into my life when I needed you the most. So this is going to be a good year. It feels like things are shifting and coming forward and moving in your direction, they're saying. So let's get some timeline. Spirit, when is this love coming towards us? I have, it's in the future. It's worth waiting for. The number 39. We want closer than that. We want better than that, Spirit. I have November being important, the 25th of November. I have by the end of the day. There you go. So they're being very specific. Any day now. I'm going to say any day now. That feels a little bit. Tomorrow looks promising. Yeah, there's a sense of any day now. Energies shifting, energies moving towards you. The number 33, that feels good too. An angel number coming around. I have January with fireworks, January 15th. So that feels like an event. Maybe I'm going somewhere. Maybe I'm going to a belated holiday party or some kind of function that I'm going to meet this person. So January is, it's December 15th when I'm recording this. So that would be a month from now. So that could be exciting. Spirit, loving messages. What is it that you have for us? I feel a deep love for what we have together. Beautiful. I see the way you shine and you are my angel. So remember, this person was checking you out. You deserve everything in this world, and I want to spoil you. Beautiful. I want to make love to you. I think they were looking at you from day one, wanting to make love to you. I think they were definitely checking you out. So hopefully they weren't like so obvious about it. You are incredible. They said you inspire me. When you jump, I jump. I follow your every command. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But maybe we're good to each other. You know, maybe we both jump up for each other, something like that. I'm worried about what you think of me. Will you like me as much as I like you? I have a lot of things on my mind. Maybe I have a busy life. Maybe I have a lot going on. Maybe we have to work around some busyness. I do see you. I see the real you. And I can't stop thinking about you. Gorgeous. I'm going to put this out to the universe. It feels really nice. It does. It feels like this kind of, I don't know, how do I want to say it? Just this movement coming towards you. And it's probably unexpected. It probably is. It's probably when you need it the most, this love will arrive. So I'm going to put this out there, and we're going to ask Spirit to bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you are new to my channel, you guys know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe, ring the little bell. Claim it, own it, it's yours in the comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other two YouTube channels. I have a Pick a Card channel and I have a Twin Flame channel. And you may find some additional readings there that are meant to be heard. So let's ask Spirit to guide you, and we will see you all again real soon in another Love Messages.